The arguments had become routine. "Just 5 more minutes. I haven't even finished my game." Why is it always no? The Thompson household was locked in a daily battle with screens. Mom and Dad were tired of the constant pushback, and the kids, Liam, age 10, and Zoe, age 7, were tired of always being told to turn things off. Even baby Mia, who mostly clapped along to cartoons, seemed caught in the middle of the struggle. One night after bedtime, the parents sat in the dim kitchen, the hum of the fridge filling the silence. Dad rubbed his eyes. "We can't keep going like this," Mom nodded. "I'm sick of always saying no. I want to say yes, but to something that actually helps them grow." Then an idea sparked in her mind. Something simple, not a punishment, but a pivot. The next morning, over cereal and sleepy eyes, Mom announced the new family plan. "We're trying something new," she said, holding up a small whiteboard with bold marker letters. 1 hour of skill, 1 hour of screen. Zoe looked confused. "What's a skill?" "It could be anything," Dad explained. "Drawing, cooking, playing music, skateboarding, coding. Anything that exercises your brain or your body." "So I have to work before I can play?" Liam asked, frowning. "It's not work," Mom replied gently. "It's about building yourself up. You pick what you want to get better at." The kids weren't sold. Zoe crossed her arms. "This is the worst rule ever." But the rule stayed. And at first, the screen stayed off. The house was oddly quiet. No bing-bing of games, no glowing lights from tablets. Just silence and the sound of boredom setting in. But then, something shifted. Zoe wandered into the kitchen where Mom was cracking eggs. "Can I try making pancakes?" Later that afternoon, Liam dug into the craft bin and started making a Lego movie using Mom's phone camera. Baby Mia clapped through the whole thing. By the end of the day, there were flower footprints on the floor, crayon doodles on the table, and a miniature movie set made of blocks in the hallway. The house was a mess and alive. The next weekend, Dad taped a big poster to the wall, the skill swap calendar. Each family member picked a color. Every time they spent 30 minutes on a skill, they earned a bright sticker on the calendar and a screen token. Red for art, blue for coding, yellow for baking, green for anything active. It wasn't about screen limits anymore. It was about choices. Liam chose coding. He made a mini video game where a dog chased a pizza. Zoe created glittery cupcake towers. Dad practiced Spanish with a language app, and Mom rediscovered her sketchbook from college. Even baby Mia joined in, gripping a crayon with 2 chubby hands and scribbling like she meant it. Then, one surprising Saturday, Liam stood up from the couch and said something no one expected. "Actually, I don't need my screen token today. I want to finish my robot arm." Zoe's eyes widened. "Wait, you're giving up screen time?" She looked down at her sticker chart, then grinned. "I think I'll make cake pops." Mom blinked back a proud smile. No reminders, no battles, just motivation. By the end of the month, the skill swap calendar was full. The stickers had started falling off from overuse. But something beautiful had taken root. At school, Liam even gave a talk about skill swapping, showing his Lego film and coding game. His teacher asked if the whole class could try it for a week. Then came the true test. A rainy Sunday afternoon when the power went out. No Wi-Fi, no cartoons, no scrolling. Zoe turned to Liam. "Want to swap for skill time?" He smiled. "Let's draw comics." They sat by the window, sketching their characters, adding speech bubbles and laughing at their own jokes. When the power finally came back, no one noticed. Screens were still a part of their lives. But now, they weren't the center. They had become tools, not time fillers. And all it took was one tiny rule, a simple shift from no more screens to what skill will you swap today. It didn't just change their routine, it changed their family. Sometimes the best way to limit screen time isn't with a no, but with a swap. Encourage curiosity, celebrate growth, and watch your family transform one skill at a time